Another thing to think about is maybe consider a renovator's delight. Okay, so if you're looking at want to buy a property, maybe we're going to have to look at buying something that we maybe need to renovate. So let's have a look at some ideas about renovating. You don't want to take on a renovation that's going to be a massive renovation if you don't have any skills or trades or anything. Maybe you might have some family members who are in the carpentry or building or tiling or concreting industry or some of the trades. You could maybe look at buying with a couple of mates who are in trades, and then you could look at fixing up the place that way. But what if you're a single mother with a couple of kids and I don't know how to do any renovations or anything like that, but you might love gardening. You could do some landscaping. You could look at just painting in general and tidying up the place, and you could create quite a lot of really good value in your home by doing that and making a little place of paradise for you. So there are a lot of things that you could consider, just adding a little bit of TLC, or maybe just looking at buying something that just needs an upgrade kitchen and bathroom. It might cost an extra $15,000 to do, but you might be capable of doing a DIY kit and saving yourself 10 grand or something by doing it yourself. Or you might be living in this property for 3 or 4 years, and that'd be something where you could learn some skills and start doing a lot of these things yourself, maybe even with a couple of mates who are tradies who can give you a hand on weekends as well. So there are a lot of things that you could do. It might be cheaper to buy a renovator, or might be cheaper to buy something that is established that needs a bit of TLC compared to buying something that's new in an area. It might be only 2 suburbs over there where you'd really like to go, but you've got to remember, if you're adding value to a property, it's something you can sell later on, or you can draw down the equity and keep it as an investment property and buy elsewhere, and that's another really good way to create wealth as well.